used to believe we were burning on the edge of something beautiful, something beautiful. Selling a dream, smoking mirrors keep us waiting on a miracle, on a miracle. Say go through the darkest of days, having to heartbreak away. Never let you go, never let me down. Oh, it's been a hell of a ride, driving the edge of a knife. Never let you go, never let me down. Don't you give up, nah, nah, nah. I won't give up, nah, nah, nah. Let me love you, let me love you. Don't you give up, nah, nah, nah. I won't give up, nah, nah, nah. Let me love you, let me love you. Don't fall asleep at the wheel. We've got a million miles ahead of us, miles ahead of us. All that we need is a rude awakening to know we're good enough. Yeah, we're good enough. Say go through the darkest of days, having to heartbreak away. Never let you go, never let me down. Oh, it's been a hell of a ride, driving the edge of a knife. Never let you go, never let me down. Don't you give up, nah, nah, nah. I won't give up, nah, nah, nah. Let me love you, let me love you. Don't you give up, nah, nah, nah. I won't give up, nah, nah, nah. Let me love you, let me love you. Don't you give up, nah, nah, nah. I won't give up, nah, nah.
Greetings from Chelyabinsk, Russia, at the fourth day of the BRICS Young Scientist Forum. Today you will have an interactive workshop from an innovation company with Nikita Alexeyev, so stay in this room. And some more information for you. Shortly you'll be sent a list of BRICS coordinators with their contact information, so that you have an opportunity to contact them with any questions that you might have. Later in the day, you will see several lab experiments prepared by the SUSU scientists. But now it's time to split into groups and do some work. Dear participants, have a good day, and now I address the adjudicators and heads of delegation. We will go to a separate Zoom room. You have the link in the chat of this Zoom meeting, and we will discuss the winners, the potential winners of the contest. So we will continue with you in several minutes. Nikita, over to you.
Greetings, everyone. All right, everything is clear?
Yes, you can go ahead and start.
Okay. Greetings, distinguished colleagues, participants, and innovators. I congratulate you on the opportunity to take part in this landmark event for the scientific communities of our countries. My name is Nikita. I will be a workshop moderator at the BRICS Young Scientist Forum. I'm working for PlayStand Company on product manager position. For 3 years, we've been fighting through competitions, agile sprints, and brainstorming, so I guess we've got much to discuss. The purpose of this workshop is to exchange practice knowledge and to warn you about possible mistakes you may make on your hard road as innovators. I will present you some videos and cases, story of PlayStand. You may ask questions during my speech as well, or write it down in Zoom chat. So, I will tell you about how and why the company PlayStand did not find itself among the fallen startups and came to a stable financial flow. I don't want to bother you with a detailed history of and biography of the founders, and I'll start with an idea and move on to innovation. That's why we're here for, isn't it? So, the idea of the founders was quite simple: how to make a child's education process better. Let me explain you. I'm a 25 years old man. My childhood went through tree climbing, endless walks with friends after lessons, and talks with Russian beers. Just kidding. When I was 7, I knew how to fish and was able to repair any bicycle. Today, 7 years old kid knows how to use a neural network to make a deepfake. And I mean it's cool, but kids are attached to screens all the time. Less live communication, less movement, the less real world. Almost in every country worldwide. So the future founder of my company was concerned about the fact that his daughter loves the smartphone more than himself. Sad. It is impossible to tear the child away from gadgets and it is useless to fight with it. But it can be turned for good, namely, to turn a boring educational process into a motivating game with improved effectiveness of education. So, 4 ordinary programmers worked in offices doing code for some useless project. And one day comes a man from Microsoft and talks about Imagine Cup. Imagine Cup is innovation competitions, great goals to save humanity and so on. Such competitions are a nice start for a startup team. First, it sticks together the most valuable members of your future company. Second, it shows the strong and weak sides of your working flow. And third, for sure, it gives you a chance to be heard by many. Sometimes it is enough to boost up your journey to the hills of success. You can find such competitions everywhere, worldwide online, offline in your country, organized by the government or by commercial associations, like BRICS competitions as well. Each of them has a list of minimum requirements for your project. Each of them provides a different range of possible opportunities. For someone, it will be an easy and fast way to find real money for your project. All you have to do is to apply a request and proceed to the next stage. Anyway, about that Microsoft man, you do remember, right? The team found a unique opportunity in this deal. They had an idea. But what's next? How do you do that? Where is the innovation? Innovation comes from technology. Technology expands the horizon of possible ways to implement an idea. The team creates their first product, even on paper, only on paper. It is designed to be a tool for the student and the teacher, offering both parties a more effective way to learn and teach. Now, let's move on to the facts. 2012, zero day. Zero money, zero product, zero customers, and zero understanding. The guys just know how to code, and they have to present something to the jury of the competition. By stitching up a pool of ideas, the team creates a main value proposition. Make a product that will tear the child away from the gadget, add physical movement to the lesson, and at the same time retain the charm of interactivity, which is so loved by both children and adults. Of course, improve education effectiveness. So, first product, play and develop. Let me show you. Basically, what do we have here? It's a Kinect sensor, some screen, laptop, and software. Okay, so Kinect sensor recognizes child movements and gives real-time feedback to the software. The program has a list of games with entertainment elements, of course, but the main goal is to make a lesson, to teach a child how to cross the road or to count numbers. And there are many games for each educational tasks, and teacher can choose how to build a lesson, how to make a class. So, at that time, it impressed the market. The first stage of the competition was completed. From now, somebody somewhere knows about us. Okay? Keep in mind, there is no prototype at all. The first sale without a clue how to sell. As soon as the money comes, it is a huge proof. Proof of the demand for the product, proof that it should be done. And it is the most valuable first lesson. Do not believe anyone. Do not until the money comes. Only real digits confirm the product value on the market and nothing else. So, we code the software for 2 weeks without sleep. We fix the product every day. The software doesn't work well. Recognition doesn't work well. Customer service doesn't work well. I mean, it's not working well at all. But you know what works well? The idea. Important thing you need to remember. Pouring coffee in a new way is not an innovation. It cannot be the foundation of a business. Your idea and innovations to realize it. Here is your foundation. Marketing, sales, and management are the second and third floors of the building. Without a foundation, floors will not last long. Let's get back to reality. The first sales. Customers found us by themselves, and this was not a miracle, but the result of a good idea. Unique sale proposition must be less than 10 words. Flexible, innovative tool for any teacher. The first income goes to the development of business. Understanding our product area came day by day. We started our first deep sales investigation, customer development. And I will show you some good cases and examples at the end of my speech. So, we came up with the determination to create a new product. We've got resources. A tool that will cover more of users' benefits, of users' needs, and can bring more profit and benefit, using the same idea and technology, but another form factor, the product enters the market quickly enough. Interactive sandbox. So, by combining modern technologies, educational tasks, and favorite games, we created an interactive sandbox. By changing the landscape of deserts or building volcanoes, the child learns creative thinking and many other things. As you can see, the way the product uses the same technology. Kinect recognizes child movement, but now they play with the sand. And type of games are different. So we created the prototype made on video, and all day long we went to customers and showed videos offline. It worked because the product had a magic moment. Teachers was like, wow, it's a miracle, it's magic, and child will want to play this one. It's not just programmers who are involved in creating a new product. Teachers, speech therapists, defectors, designers. But sadly, however, competitors are already on market. And management, marketing, analytics, and many other business things are entering the game. The stuff is expanding. The competitor has better graphics and software, lower prices, and a huge department of sales managers. I mean, very huge department. Why and how did we overtake them? Because their screen forces children to degrade among explosions and killing mobs. It's just a game. Just a game. Our screen forces to upgrade among oceans and mountains. The priority is not in commerce and entertainment, but in the original idea to educate kids better on all sides. The competitor had no idea about education, they had no answer to the question what tool does the teacher really need? While we were creating classes with programmers and teachers day and night. Now we know our client well. Well, I guess we think we do. Customer development and collaboration with opinion leaders and experts among our customers' audiences became a daily routine. New sales channels are opening, digital advertising, offline exhibitions, deploying the partner network, and sell through those who already know how to sell. We realize that the market is large enough and we can cut off the pee rather than enjoy the smell. So in the same way, we opened the third product. We led through this familiar sales ways and fixing our business every day, interactive climb wall. Same way, another form factor. So as you can see, this thing is very huge, like enormous. And it's a problem to deliver all the parts and to make sure that somebody will build it all together in the right place, in the right room, and so on. It's more expensive, of course, but it's very complicated thing. As you can see, children can play in groups and build the team skills. But the technology, the same. Kinect recognizes movement, software, games, same way. So there were a lot of requests from our users for the development of classes, and we spared no money for coding, because the vision of the product line has come. An ecosystem of products that will fully help any teacher to realize their educational tasks. We realized that we need to close all bullets in the list of pain menu of the customer, even the ones he doesn't know about. To do so, you need to recreate the entire educational program into an interactive digital look. This is the task of PlayStand to solve today, and it will be it for many years. So let's get to the more interesting part. PPVC. PPVC is a methodology like a few check-in stages that will help you reach stable financial flow. First bullet, pain. What task is important to the client? And mainly your product presentation should look like, hey, my name is Shopify. I know that your sale is not good because you're an offline coffee shop. Here are the numbers you will get after using my product. One click will turn your business online. So you have to talk about user and user's pains and needs. This is the beginning of your communication with the customer. Next, you go to solution, and this is the core of your landings, commercial offers, the solution, how you will cover the pain, how you will solve the problem of the user. And only then you will have to communicate, you will have to speak about your product at the end of your communication. Just like this. Next, power. Power is the adaptation of your description for the big boss, and the big boss is the person who has access to finance and able to push your sale. Only this person will give you money. Only this person is important to you, and you want to make sure that big boss is happy and think of you every day. Vision, your new idea and how it solves the problem. Value, what benefit will the user and the big boss will get. In our case, user is the teacher, and the teacher will have the benefit in like classes are more not so boring, and the education process is more effective. And for big boss is money, just money. Big boss thinks only about money. And control, the last point. Check your sales stages and ask yourself how to improve them. How do we analyze our sales? Do we have all data we need to fix next sale? This one depends on you only. Just evening talks about what mistakes have you done and how to fix them. Customer development. And customer development, let me show you how it works, at least for us. No doubt you have to know everything about your customers. There are many audiences, many values you can offer for them in many ways. And the first question is, who buys your product? In our case, it was kindergartens, mainly head of kindergarten, who decides to buy the big boss, and teachers who will use the product. Of course, kids. Main questions for customer development. Who you are? Why did you decide to buy it? Why did you buy it from us? How did you look for a solution to the problem? How do you use the product? Very important. How do you use the product? Because the reality and your imagination are different things. Where can I find people like you? What social networks do you use? What communities are you subscribed to? What sites do you visit? Where do you meet with colleagues from other companies? How is experience exchange going? How do you spend your free time? Where do you go to rest? When purchase triggers, birthdays, equipment breakdown, season. Data that you gather after these questions will be more than useful. It will help you to build a customer roadmap and to achieve customer success. Customer journey map. Here we have to draw the most detailed way of how customers communicate with your company in every step. A rough example would look like this. Let's suppose you made a customer development and turn on the target advertising campaign. Customers see your target advert. What do they think at this moment? Is your advert clear enough to understand your message? Ask the customer. Click on it. See the landing page. Is your website fast enough? Looking good on any device? Going through the structure of the website. Here is a long theory that depends on marketing, web design, and user experience and user interface. But for sure you have to check that the user at any screen at any moment can find the call to action button to make a step on the next stage. Talking with the sales manager or buying online. Does your online payment system work properly? Does your manager answer fast enough and go through the right sales script? Product delivery, and I guess no comments are needed. Everything should be fine. Customer success, important part. Later, much later than it should be, we discovered the problem. Our customer buys the product, for example, interactive sandbox, but in 1 month, product usage decreases to 0 turns. They just don't use it. They will not come back for a new purchase. Lifetime value below 0. Through hundreds of interviews and investigations, we found the source at least 4 of them. Fix them and raise LTV. And customer success represents a happy user who solves his tasks, covers his pains with your product. He loves it, wants to use it every day, and tells his friends and colleagues. Able to find a support phone and support manager answers right away, and many other things. Well, to sum up, first, your idea should be truly innovative. Most likely, what you came up with already being sold somewhere by someone. But you can come up with an idea of how to use existing technologies in a new way to achieve new goals, to solve new tasks. You don't always have to reinvent the car, but if it's possible to travel from India to China in 2 hours driving that car, it is an innovation. Next, don't believe blindly in your product. Do not throw all the resources into its development, because the market will reject your creation. Check the value and demand of the product through sales and real money. If the market buys your product, even if it's a blueprint, then you can start developing. Only real money is proof of demand. Next, think with your and only your head and don't listen to everyone, including cool experts. Many will tell you about the sooner death of your startup, that your idea is trash. We were told by many, but for 7 years we have been doubling our annual profit. But you don't have to listen to me as well. What is right for my industry will prove useless to yours. Every business goes its own way. Look at someone else's experience. Listen to the success stories of other companies. Draw conclusions, but always think only with your head. No one but you knows how to lead your idea to success. Business like a wife. If you do not sleep with it, do not pay proper attention, do not give flowers and money for a beauty studio, then dinner will be tasteless. Even the children will run away from home, and by children, I mean money and your happiness, of course. And the last one, and most importantly, colleagues, participants, and the entire community. At one time, each of you made a choice. Sell another unnecessary, stupid shower gel and clog the planet with plastic, or become an innovator and change the world for a better future. Truly change the world for a better future. It's a tough road, but it's the right choice. And for this, history will be grateful to you. So here is the section of question and answers. After this, you will have a coffee break for 15 minutes or maybe more. But don't go far away. After break, be ready to join University Lab experiments live translation. And I'm ready to answer your questions. Any questions, colleagues? Okay, I see something in the chat. Oh, the story of my company. Well, I did tell the story, but I mean, it's a boring story. Just somebody somewhere saw the problem and decided to solve it. But one interesting case, like the founder of my company, yeah, and his daughter. Imagine that it is very sad to see how your daughter loves her smartphone more than you, and it is very sad, disappointing. And you cannot change it because the world works like this, and all you have to do is to turn it for good. Okay, another question. Well, how is the scenario of seeking investment or venture capital, and what do you recommend? I may not answer your question fully, I guess, but if I understand right, you seek investment through the competitions. Yeah, like Imagine Cup. I told you just go to competitions like large one, and investors will find you by themselves. If your product and idea is good, if they see that your team is well builded and you have a passion, then investors will find you by themselves. Yeah. And what do I recommend you when you seek an investment? Investor will look for your passion for sure. Like with no passion, you will have no connections with the investor. And of course, you have to know your product. You have to be you have to build a team with many specific skills, like agile team, five team members that will change the world forever, like in a Hollywood movie. Okay. Any more questions? We've got time. Well, we sell. Here is a question about geography. Yeah, we sell some products on the international market, but it's not. I would say this. It's not stable trade way. Okay, we just sold some interactive sandboxes and climb walls, for example, to England, to Japan one time. And it was just single cases. Nothing stable. We are expanding to international market today, but now it's only Russia market that we have to cover. Okay. Hope I answered your question. The challenge, if I understood right your question, what is the challenge if you will expand to international market? The main challenge is not in, of course, not in language, but is to understand the specific of the market and to understand the people, understand the culture, and understand what do they think, how do they live. It is very hard to understand, even just for countries that are like in common cultures. The markets are very different, and everything depends on people, and you have to know how people live, how people think, how people work to sell them something. Okay, what are the main sectors that you believe will know? Well, I'm not some cool expert to talk about future, but in my opinion, in 10 years, of course, it's going to be artificial intelligence technologies, neural networks, because and quantum computing engineering, I guess, because today we see that neural network and artificial intelligence technologies can make some enormous and magic things. Like think of it 5 years ago. No, you wouldn't imagine this, okay? And yeah, for me it's artificial intelligence and neural network engineering. What is the next? Okay, let me read the question. Interesting question. Let me think. Well, of course, we're always looking for new opportunities, and we are we are studying, we are understanding our area of business day by day, as I said in my speech. But here is the thing: like when you go, when you transform your business from startup form factor, from a small team and small money, when it transforms to I would say medium level, like when you have stable financial flow and it is large enough to have a department of, I would say, 100 people, things turns to not investigating or creating something new. Things are turned into how to make all that you have done stable, okay? How to make it safety and how to fix it, not to reinvent something new or create something new, but how to save that you have already done. Yeah, hope I'm answering your questions pretty well, guys. Okay. All right. I mean, guys, if there are no any questions, I would like to speak with you about your projects, because I'm very interested in your project as well. Like if someone want to present their project, I would like to listen.
Hello, Nikita.
Hello.
I would love to ask you some question regarding the farmers' product that I'm in India, and Indian farmers, much more of the farmers have very small scale of land holding. Product is quite good, which are organic and based on the organic farming, but still, due to lack of marketing and dissemination, they are not getting proper earning from that. So I want to know about your experience, your view regarding this, that how they can earn much more from their quality product, which is produced on small scale only.
All right. I will try to answer your question, but I want to ask you to write it down in Zoom chat, because I didn't hear everything.
Okay.
Yeah. So can you write it down in Zoom chat?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now you can get it.
Well, I would say, well, of course, it depends on their business. It depends on their team structure. But let me think. So basically, you are talking about small farmers that are doing some producing some good stuff, and their lack of sales, or yeah. Okay. Well, uh, I do remember. I do remember that Google made a service for farmers. I do remember, like mm, the source. It's like it was a community. It was a community with a pre-built sales ways that was done by Google. So farmers just do not have to think about it. They just have to go to this service on Google, apply, register, and everything, every step next is done by Google. I do remember about that service, but I cannot. How, I can't tell you how it was called. You can Google it, but yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Because some of most
I
of the
just
farmers,
yeah, I do remember that service because it was like, wow, Google made some service for farmers, and it worked well enough, and an advertisement was like, wow.
okay.
And I do remember when I saw maybe I wanted to be a farmer too, because with such a services from Google, it's a huge advantage. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
So
Because some of the farmers are too poor and tribal in the hilly areas, and that there is a very good quality of products produced by them. But there is a lack of market and awareness of that.
yeah,
And area is quite tribe and very isolated from the cities and all that, and they are not using any kind of gadgets and all that. But the products are very good. Some of the tourists or any of the person going there and purchasing with a very minute amount, still they are happy with their products. But we need to explore them. At least they should get the minimum wage of their products so that they can survive.
yep, yep. And I guess because the farmers market is not so online oriented, I guess.
Yeah,
Not now, not today, and it's not good. It's not good. It's not right.
yeah, still lots of things are going on, but still the lacking of for small scale farmers and the tribal areas and for the hilly regions is still lacking, and they are not in the chain to produce and to extra sell in the markets.
Okay, I got it. I got it.
Okay.
I got it. Where are you from?
I'm from India,
Oh,
state
yeah, I got
Gujarat,
it. I got it.
and
Just I have a few friends in India. Just good. Okay.
okay, thank you.
Any more questions? Okay, I see one. Which so the question is, which product do you see that are promising in a sustainable city or smart city? Well, I guess it's not products, but services. Services that are dealing things with the information flow. Because in 10 years, it's going to be more information than ever, and you have to organize information well, because it will cause some problems in, I guess, everywhere. So the product that will be sustainable for a city or a smart city is going to be a service that will optimize information flows between different stages, users, and stations. It's going to be service, not the product. All right, maybe anyone else can can present their project or maybe tell us something about their projects, because I see many members. Anyone? Yeah, don't be shy. I would like to hear something from you. Come on, guys, don't be shy. We are here for talking. It's just a fun and a knowledge exchange.
Hello, Nikita.
Hello?
It's nice to meet you. My name is Dagon. I'm from Brazil. It's a really pleasure just talking, and nice talk that you give. Like I'm a now right now I have a startup, so I'm learning. I'm in this process in the custom development and create a product. But in simple way, we are having in the sector of agriculture and biotechnology, and we are developing microorganisms using sustainable agriculture. And it is we are talking with our farmers, and we are talking a lot, have a feedback from our customers, and just talk about something. We are in Brazil, so we are have some early adopters, and it's like that. Now I ask her about the investment and the every future things, because I think we are kind of a new generation of entrepreneurs. So it's kind of we need to look always to the what we have right now and what we can build in the future. So it's just like give a talk, but I did already question already, so it's just in
All right,
participating.
yeah.
Nice.
Thank you, thank you. I got it, I got it. So you are now looking for investment, right? For your product, right?
We have a product. We are MVP. We are in the market. We are looking for smart money. That is says. So we look some like investments, some money, but we are looking for some partner in the like in the agriculture sector, because we understand that we have some calculation to get customer. So we need to grow volume of clients, and it's better to us to connect with some company that already have a kind of list of clients, because we are doing something that they don't do. So we are looking some for investment or some partners in kind of agriculture. So like I saw that have a lot of people here in the BRICS event that's working the kind of agriculture sector or farmer, and like because like produce food and energy is kind of is a problem in everywhere. So everywhere need to think about that. So I already make some connections in the LinkedIn or the social media, because like we are building the network.
That's good, and I will tell you that your best partner in agriculture is going to be Russia. Because
Oh,
of the area, because of the so move to Russia and we will help you to to wide and spread your agriculture product.
nice, very nice. We have a objective to expanding the world. So sooner or later, of course, we go to some uh, part of biotech land in the Russia. Of course, we have.
For sure, for sure. Muy bien.
Nice, thanks. What's that now?
Your microphone turned off.
I just
I
say I'm for me is okay, and I pass to the next one.
Okay, okay. It was nice to hear you.
Hi, Nikita. Good to meet you.
Good.
My name is Warwick from South Africa. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to extract a wax product from agricultural waste using using advanced technology. But what I wanted to actually ask you about was in terms of entrepreneurship or innovation. Um, did you find it challenging? Did you go from working within a company to where you are today, or did you take a risk? And if you did, because what I'm facing right now is I'm not employed because although I'm not working full time on my project, because there's a lot of waiting around for different milestones, I found that employers are very apprehensive or cautious to employ me because of the risk that I pose in terms of leaving the company after 6 months or 1 year or 2 years. What are your thoughts on that? And what is your best advice to get around that? Because in the short term I can't make money, but in the long term I can't stay with another company. So it's a bit of a, I think a lot of people on this chat will be experiencing maybe similar positions. Did you ever experience that?
Okay. Honestly, I have no experience like you are describing, but what I'm telling you that you are uh, you are a hero for sure. You made a choice, yeah. But I had no experience like this. I have maybe a few people in such situation, but I honestly I don't know what to tell you. Just you have to do what you have to do. This
Yeah.
is my only advice, because yeah, I have never been in such situation.
Okay. Yeah, it's interesting. But I'll get around it. I just thought maybe you would have had a similar experience. But yeah, what is your background in terms of your academic background?
My academic background, I've been studying in USA for 1 year for marketing and advertising. Then uh, Russian soul and American culture does not stick together.
Yeah.
So I came back, and I've got and I get a bachelor's degree here in Russia for marketing and advertising as well. But for sure, I will tell you, degree is nothing. Knowledge is everything.
Yeah, I've noticed the
So
same.
yeah, just I know many people without any degree, but
Rolling in money.
they are just genius.
Well, and yeah, that's true. Um, I think it's common for many people.
In our days, it's very common. Yeah.
Okay,
So
thank you for that. Yeah.
where are you right now? You told me that you're in South Africa, right?
Yeah, South Africa. So I live in Durban. It's on the coast, on the east coast of South Africa. It's the third largest city.
It's gonna be damn hot.
Yeah, today is 32 degrees or 31.
Oh my.
The winter is not too bad. Gets down to like 12 Celsius. So it's quite comfortable.
All right, all right,
Like Brazil.
all right.
Yeah.
It was good to hear you. So
Yeah.
and meet you as well.
Okay. Thanks very much for your feedback and also for your presentation. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Thank you. All right. Everyone else? Yeah, I see that we have different people. I mean, free participant ask me some questions, and they are all in agriculture area, and I'm here talking about interactive sandboxes. Like, what I'm doing here? Is this a right Zoom room? Come on, guys. We have a time. I mean, I know that you wanna to go for a coffee break, but we have 8 minutes. All right, I'm waiting. All right. So in my region, I mean, you mean in Russia or in my local region? Like, anyway, local. Okay. So the company based in South Ural, and actually it was very actual at the beginning, like 7 years ago. It was like when the story started, and so now the actual level, I would say, is in Moscow, Saint Petersburg, obvious, yeah, two capitals, and I would say it's like average in all Russia, in our local region as well. Well, I mean, of course, it's better in our local region because we can go to kindergarten offline, like founder can go, and we were going together to the kindergarten, show the product, and of course the sales will be better. But average in Russia, it's like everywhere mid-range. And can you tell us about startup ecosystem and life in Russia? Thanks. Startup ecosystems. All right. So there are many startups worldwide and in Russia as well. And to go through, you'll have to go to the it's called the acceleration program, acceleration for startups. So we've been there, an acceleration program, and basically it's like an army, I would say, because team of 5, like the founder, the product manager, the designer, and programmer, like team of 5, special forces. So you are traveling to the acceleration program if it's offline, like you have to present here by yourselves, and you go to, for example, Moscow or St. Petersburg, or even in your town if it's local. But the strongest one is in capital, of course. So we go to Moscow, for example, and the acceleration program is about 3 months. They are different, like 3 months or 6 months or maybe 1 year, and basically experts from all areas, from sales, from business management, from everywhere, trying to coach you. But the coach is very hard. Like it's it's yelling. It's there is no sleep at all, and no rest at all. So you are working like 24/7, and it's good because after 3 months you are keeping the speed and you cannot stop anymore. You are boosted and you want to do something, go to next sales 10x faster than your colleagues back on your hometown. And yeah, acceleration programs are very good. I'm pretty sure that every country has them. You just have to Google it. And can you tell us about life in Russia? Life in Russia. Hey, Mikhail, where is my vodka? I'm just kidding. Life in Russia is just pretty. There is no, I guess, difference between life in Russia and Europe, or maybe in India and China. I mean, culture difference, but the level of service and everything it's pretty common. But yeah, life in Russia is very funny and specific. You just have to go here and check it by yourself. Yeah. I forgot about balalaika and matryoshka. It's just stereotypes. But somewhere, I'm pretty sure you can find villages with balalaika and matryoshka.
Well, thank you very much, Nikita, for your interesting presentation, for answering all the questions. If any of you would like to further contact him, I think you can do so, right? If Nikita doesn't mind. Yeah, excellent. Great. Now we will have a little coffee break, and then we will have lab experiments from several laboratories of the South Ural State University. So now please enjoy some snacks, some beverages, and in about 20-25, I think, minutes, we will continue. Thank you very much.
so unforgiving. You've been a victim too many times, and I'll be the thread, hold you together. I'll be forever. Will you be mine? So let me redefine you, and you can see the tide move, just like tears in the eyes do. And when you're feeling oh baby, I'll be right here between the sea and silence. So breathe easy, my what it was. Saw the pills on your table for your unrequited love. I would be nothing without you holding me up. Now I'm strong enough for both of us, both of us, both of us, both of us. I am a giant. Stand up on my shoulders. Tell me what you see. 'Cause I am a giant. We'll be breaking boulders underneath our feet. I am, I am, I am, I am, I am, I am a giant. I am, I am, I am, I am, I am, I am a giant. Don't hide your emotion. You can throw down your guard and feed from the notion. We can be who we are. You taught me something, yeah. Freedom is out. It was you taught me living it. Togetherness, togetherness, togetherness. I am a giant. Stand up on my shoulders. Tell me what you see. 'Cause I am a giant. We'll be breaking boulders underneath our feet. I am, I am, I am, I am, I am, I am a giant. I am, I am, I am, I am, I am, I am a giant. You've been here, but you've been missing for some time now. Yeah, yeah. Every time I see you, it's a different vibe now. Yeah. Oh, I can't help but let you just slip away. Oh, oh, oh. Can we get back what we had yesterday? Oh, oh, oh.
If I ride with you, better know that I'ma ride for you. Better use a gun and knife for you. I ain't finna choose the side over you. Yeah. If I ride with you, ain't nothing to provide for you. Ain't nobody in my life like you. So ain't nobody gonna shine like you.
Show me my love. Oh God, show me sweet love. Yeah. Show me my love. Oh yeah. Show me sweet love. Yeah. See, show me my love.
My team, we on a new team. My mink dragging like it's Luke King. My show pack, all the dimes there, but I be falling back from all the loose change. I drop the top on that new thing. My chocolate bra, they rock Gucci. Gotta know it's impossible to stop for Lauren. Got the box, I want the new thing, yeah. She gon' show out before we swat holla, roll out, yeah. She gon' show out before you break it down, girl, roll out, what up? If I ride with you, better know that I'ma ride for you. Better know that we can live for each other. That don't mean I gotta die for you.
Show me my love. Oh God, show me sweet love. Yeah. Show me my love. Oh yeah. Show me sweet love. Yeah. See, show me my love.
Yeah, bring 'em out. Hard to hear, too many girls in the house. Hey, bring 'em out. I started here, I got the buzz in the cloud. I know. She got it all, but got nothing to hold. Every time I saw her, not too many know. She ain't really hard, she act because she hurt. Duh. And I could be your last. Lead the past with your first.
Show me
Work.
my love. Oh God, show me sweet love. Yeah. Show me my love. Oh yeah. Show me sweet love. Yeah. See, show me my love. Oh yeah. Show me sweet love. Yeah. Show me my love. Show me sweet love. One kiss is all it takes. Falling in love with me. Possibilities. I look like all you need. Let me take the night, I love real easy. And I know that you still wanna see me. On the Sunday morning, music real loud. Let me love you while the moon is still out. Something in you lit up heaven in me. The feeling won't let me sleep. 'Cause I'm lost in the way you move, the way you feel. One kiss is all it takes. Falling in love with me. Possibilities. I look like all you need. One kiss is all it takes. Falling in love with me. Possibilities. I look like all you need. I just wanna feel your skin on mine. Feel your eyes do the exploring. Passion in the message when you smile. Take my time. Something in you lit up heaven in me. The feeling won't let me sleep. 'Cause I'm lost in the way you move, the way you feel. One kiss is all it takes. Falling in love with me. Possibilities. I look like all you need. One kiss is all it takes. Falling in love with me. Possibilities. I look like all you need. See wonderland in your eyes. Might need your company tonight. Something in you lit up heaven in me. The feeling won't let me sleep. 'Cause I'm lost in the way you move, the way you feel. One kiss is all it takes. Falling in love with me. Possibilities. I look like all you need. One kiss is all it takes. Falling in love with me. Possibilities. I look like all you need.
I understood loneliness before I knew what it was. I saw the pills on your table for your unrequited love. I would be nothing without you holding me up. Now I'm strong enough for both of us, both of us, both of us, both of us. I am a giant. Stand up on my shoulders. Tell me what you see. 'Cause I am a giant. We'll be breaking boulders underneath our feet. I am, I am, I am, I am, I am, I am a giant. Oh, I am, I am, I am, I am, I am, I am. see, 'cause I am a giant. We'll be breaking borders underneath our feet. I am, I am, I am, I am, I am, I am a giant. Oh, I am, I am, I am, I am, I am, I am a giant. I'm gonna shake, roll away in the dirt under me, yeah. I'm gonna shake, roll away in the dirt under me, yeah. I'm gonna shake, throw it away in the dirt, yeah. I'm gonna shake, throw it away in the dirt, yeah. I'm gonna shake, throw it away in the dirt, yeah. I'm gonna shake, throw it away in the dirt.
One Young Scientist Forum. Now it's time for the lab experiments. We will see 5 experiments held in 2 different labs. They will be explained by Sergei Sapozhnikov and Pavel Taranenko. In case you have any questions, you can write them in your Zoom chat rooms, and we will be able to forward at least some of them to our scientists to hear to what they have to answer. So right now, please enjoy the lab experiments.
Hello, everybody. We are in the laboratory for experimental mechanics of South Ural State University. As you know, mechanics is the oldest science, but it is around us to deliver safety and comfort. Let's go to experiment number 1, connected with car step platform vibration tests. Please, Pavel. You know, any modern car is nice, but sometimes dangerous by suddenly failing. That's the reason, before the use of cars, to test their components carefully. This is done in order to confirm the strength and reliability of the structure and make sure that the car elements do not fail after a short operation. One of these tests is vibration testing. Existing structural elements are placed on a vibration stand and simulate in a laboratory the load arising in real operating conditions. The online experiment will demonstrate vibration tests on the step platform of the modern Kia Seltos car. Now you can see experimental facility, shaker and sleep table. Test object, as I said, step platform of Kia Seltos car. The schedule of the experiment is: before the experiment begins, a step platform of Kia Seltos car will be installed on the vibration table. You see now it's done. Next, the load program is set on the computer, the level of acceleration and excitation frequency. Now, vibration table system activated. The control system is activated also, and the table of this shaker is set in motion. The operating mode is displayed on the computer. You may see them, and control system screen. After a while, the experiment stops. We make sure that the step platform remains intact. You see, it's okay. And no rupture, it can be put into real operation condition. I can add that this structure consists of aluminum part and plastic parts on the end. And if these parts are good, this step platform will be good in operational conditions. So the noisy atmosphere is finished. You can ask me if you have a question, please. I guess it's clear.
Yeah, no
Absolutely.
questions so far.
No question. Okay. Okay. Let's go to the experiment number 2. Okay. This is our new point of view, point of attention. This is drop tower. Drop tower. Very nice machine. It can apply dynamic loading to the sample or piece of structures just in this chamber. This chamber can be cooled or heated before the test. And now you can see all details of this machine, and engineer Anastasia will close the doors, but you see a sample, small prismatic sample with groove. This sample will be loaded in bending dynamically, and if the load will be high enough, this sample will destroy it into 2 parts, and we will see the result. Before the production of valuable products and put into operation, the properties of the material from which they are made are determined. It is needed, for example, for pipelines and transport oil and gas do not collapse when internal pressure is applied. Before the pipeline is manufactured, the steel properties are checked for compliance with the required characteristics. To do this, the number of mechanical properties are determined: ultimate strength, yield strength, plasticity, impact strength. Now we will use impact testing machine. Yeah, please. Put. You will hear drop. And after that, we'll see the result of the experiment on the screen as a function of load versus time. Just a moment. All parameters will set. Initial speed, height drop of weight, and impact energy. You will hear sign like beep. Okay, experiment is finished, and several seconds the computer take all results, and after that you can see on the screen this function as I said before. Yeah, and please open the door, Anastasia. Just a moment. The machine will be prepared for next experiment and safe to open the door. It's okay. We can see the two parts of one sample and one part is lost. Yeah? Where is it? Jumping up. Okay. Okay. Put here, please. You see the groove, and from this part, the crack was going through the thickness of the sample, and the test is finished. You can see different objects for testing on this machine. This is the same test for fracture toughness, and here a small sample for the dynamic tension. And this is impact test of composite materials with round support and then drop inside and cracks on the back side. After that we cut sample and test it for residual strength. In this sample you can see plastic with the trace of impact and the kind of hill on the back side, you see. This is the result of dynamic loading different materials: metals, alloys, superalloys, composite materials, and plastic. That's all. The second experiment. If you have questions about drop tower and dynamic testing, please, I'm ready.
Yes, there are several questions. One of them is about the first experiment. The question is, did I understand correctly from the first experiment that Kia Seltos's part is quite reliable?
Now we can say yes, because Kia Seltos step platform is absolutely without defect after vibration test, and we can say that exploitation of this part will save.
All right. The next question is, can we use this device for the soft materials?
Which device?
I don't know. That's what they wrote in the question. I guess I think the one where you tested the sample.
If the question was about shaker, yes, why not? But soft material will have much more amplitude of vibration. It may be some problem for determining this displacement. If the question was about drop tower, yes, we can use it too, but energy of impact will be not so high as for metal sample.
Several more questions. Is the rate of vibration altered? And what is the maximum and minimum points in meters per square second? Question from India, from Sayantan Sinha.
In this shaker, we can apply acceleration up to, if I remember, 1,000, 100 G, no more.
All right. Another question is from Prasenjit Ghosh. What is the sample specification, and why was the groove made?
All tests provided with standards, and the dimensions is according to standards, especially for toughness. We have this sample with size 10 millimeters to 10 millimeters and 60 millimeters long. Groove is special in the center to locate crack in needed place, and all the dimensions according to standard. I don't remember real number of this standard, but it's very well known in scientific literature.
There are a few more questions. What was the yield strength of the sample, if you remember?
For this steel, this is low carbon steel with yield stress strength about 300 megapascal.
All right, thank you. Next, what is the purpose of this test with respect to practical application in machines?
This purpose of this test connected with sometimes choosing one or another material, because in real structures we always have stress concentrators, and the possibility of sudden failure is not 100%. So we need to test different materials. We choose proper materials, maybe to change some parts after 10 years or much more years after exploitation, old parts to change for new, and these new parts should require some rules, and checking of fracture toughness is obligatory.
Great.
For material.
Yeah. Now a long one. A lot of data must be generated from these experiments, the first and the second. What type of predictive experiments can one derive from this to simulate car accidents, as well as determine the physical properties of less known alloys and compounds and their response to stress?
As I truly understand the question, it's not short question, because for real materials, for real parts, for real structures, at first we use finite element modeling with taking into account mechanical behavior of steel or alloys, and after right calculation we try to check our calculations with these experiments in our laboratory. If experiments compare good with calculations, then calculations is right, and then we can go to next step to prepare production site, and then to exploit this construction, this structure. If not, we should change maybe some materials, or make a model, a finite element model, more correct with more details. And this cycle is not one. Sometimes we change materials or change subject several times, but finally we will get proper material, proper structure to safe use for people.
Great, thank you very much. Some more questions. How dynamic are the data sets, and what features are collected from these dynamic load experiments?
How dynamic?
Yes.
Because drop tower is a dynamic machine, all period of contact impactor and sample may be 10 or 12 microseconds. So we have acquisition system with megahertz frequency.
All right. A question from Anton Nurkenov. Can you give examples of projects implemented within the framework of creating digital twins based on the test results?
We have not one, but less than 10 projects with digital twins, because all modern structures, all modern projects are not only experimental, but connected with different kind of modeling, different depth of this modeling, and digital twin is special things to better understand what we can change in real structure, not getting experiments, but only testing with this twin. We have next experiment will show flow meter, and for this subject our team created digital twin, and they can tell you more than me.
All right. We have a question from Yevgeny Alexandrov. What is the strongest material you studied?
I can say that about 2000 megapascal ultimate strength. This is a bulletproof material steel. And more strength material is carbon fiber reinforced plastic along fibers with the ultimate stress about 3000 megapascal.
Great. And one more question. Let's say that an experiment shows a bad result. How to determine what you have to change in the material to make it stronger?
It's not a question for me, for us, because our laboratory is a laboratory for testing materials, not for production materials.
Great. Well, I guess that's it for the questions so far. Why don't we move on to the next experiment?
Okay. Let's go to third experimental place. So this is effect of gas bubbles on flow meter reading. Please, Pavel. You see the Coriolis flow meter, which is designed to determine the mass flow rate, for example, of oil and gas products. This flow meter has a very high accuracy, which is reduced when gas bubbles enter current fluid. Moreover, there is even a shutdown to the device. Thanks to improvement of the flow meter, it's possible to ensure the stability of this operation, especially when gas bubbles appear in the flowing fluid and even when there are quite a lot of them. However, the measurement errors remains high enough. There is test rig, a flow lab with flow meter through which water is spilled with a mixture of air bubbles. Do you see these bubbles? Pavel? Add, please. Okay, many bubbles. The operator turns on the power and water pump is set and mass rate of flow going first. We observe flow meter readouts. Air is in flow. Okay. Pavel, is it possible to see the change of flow in your apparatus? Just a moment. Some changing flow. Okay, you see the changing of results. And one more. Bubbles, you see, significantly change the process. You understand, if the flow meter will not write, we will pay more. Agree? or sometimes pay less, but it's not for us. It's okay? I think the demonstration is over, and then you may ask me or Pavel.
Yes, we are still waiting for some questions.
Mhm.
Yes,
I'm
we have a
ready.
question. Can the change in flow study be carried out for both Newtonian and non-Newtonian fluids?
Oh, it's quite complex question for me, but in typical situation, liquid is close to Newtonian. It is gas or even water with gas, not so viscous. Then I cannot say something about non-Newtonian liquid in this flow meter.
Great. And it looks like we have one more question. I'm just waiting for it to appear on my screen. Why is this experiment essential? And where are the results used?
The Coriolis flow meter is the best now for measuring flow. So if we have to get less error, we need to change slightly maybe structure or design of this flow meter, or regulate some parameters of this flow meter, or maybe changing total structure of the flow, and then we will have maybe this work is not finished now, maybe to increase so-called less errors. We need to have much less errors than now. Errors of flow meter now is how many percent? 0.1% is typical error of flow meter like Coriolis. Another system for flow meter have much more error.
Great. Thank you very much. It looks like we don't have any more questions.
Okay.
Do you have any more remarks to make?
I think the specialists will give you more details, but I have only total view.
Excellent.
Maybe let's go to fourth experiment.
Yes, sure.
Okay. Let's go to this stand. Vibration-based diagnostics of rotor defect. Defects in the elements of the rotor, gears, and are determined by the sensors reading installed on the rotor supports or directly on the rotor shaft. This is. The experiment consists of a signal release from a rotor using a sensor that rotates with the shaft, transmitting the signal to a computer, processing it and interpreting it. This facility consists of rotating shaft with PCB installed on it, and there are accelerometers placed on board. Let's go to experiment. An acceleration sensor developed by our university is installed directly on the rotating shaft. Then the operator sets the shaft speed, press the button and outputs the shaft to operating rotation. Now we demonstrate the non-defective and defective parts. Can you show, Vladimir? You may see non-defective and defective part with one teeth is out, was out. I think it's clear. It's right and bad part. Okay, thank you, Vladimir. Now we can see the result of this experiment on the computer screen to show the results of testing with defects and without, maybe. Information is going to computer. Connected. Show, please. Yeah. It's a signal in time. Yeah. And where is defective signal? All of this. And you see here comparison of spectrum signal with ideal and real with defect shaft with supports. Blue is defected and orange is good, non-defective. So this technique allow us to know where is defect part without disassembling. This item is item of Vladimir PhD thesis, so it's very nice modern investigation. That's all. Thank you. Please question.
Great, thank you very much. I hope Vladimir succeeds in his thesis. We have a question
I think yes.
Yes, we have a question on the previous experiment.
Okay.
Do you ever measure the different viscosities of liquids or just flow rate in water?
Typically water with additives.
Okay.
At room condition. The question was about Coriolis flow meter. Maybe different temperature or viscosity, Pavel? Yes? The author of this machine say they tested different liquids with different temperatures, but not so high viscosity for that.
All right, thank you very much. We have a question from India, from Avinav Sharma. Is this an in-house calibrated setup?
Calibrated for
I think
Coriolis flow meter?
Yes, they mean, did you calibrate it yourselves, basically?
Because we were working with a real company to production of these flow meters. They have calibration system, and after that we used this device in our laboratory. We need to understand that calibration system is quite big.
Yes, of course. Thank you. It looks like we do not have any more questions.
Okay.
So any final remarks? Do I understand it correct that it was your final fourth experiment from this laboratory, right?
Yeah, but it's not all experiments we can do this. We have much more machines, techniques for making experiments, not just in this laboratory, because laboratory for testing materials is not only one place. We have at least 3 places for static testing, this laboratory for dynamic testing. We have not so long time for show our abilities, so this is much more interesting than others.
Excellent. Actually,
Thank
we
you
have
for
one more.
attention.
I'm sorry, yes, but we have one more question. Maybe the last one for this part of the labs. How can we interpret data from the spectra that a part of the machine is defective?
For this technique, we use special software developed by our colleagues, because it's not easy to explain into words, but you should understand we did not try to use technique without checking, and this machine we showed you with right part and wrong part, and then we connected these results with calculated results, and then we can say our methodology is right or not.
All right, well, great. I think that now we are ready to move to another laboratory to see what they have prepared for us. Thank you very much. Hello.
Hello, dear colleagues. My name is Roman Morozov. I am a employee of South Ural State University, and the thesis of my scientific work is utilization of semiconductors as photocatalysts in different type of reactions. And here now I would like to show you how do we handle with organic pollutants in the wastewaters. Here we prepared solution, model solution of methylene blue dye, which is assumed as model wastewater solution. Put it in 2 glasses, and in the one glasses we put our material which we prepared for the remediation, this one, and this is blank solution which we would like to use for comparison of the activity. We would like to irradiate it with UV irradiation, and afterwards we will see how active it will be in degradation of this organic dye. So we have 2 similar irradiation sets, and now we put these glasses into it. And we begin to irradiate them with a UV spectra. So now we begin to count down to 15 minutes, and after this the reaction will be ended, and the solution should be transparent and white without any traces of the methylene blue dye. So now I would like to tell you about the principles of this phenomena. This phenomena is based on the photocatalytic effect which occur when our material, that is semiconductor, absorbs UV light, and in its structure begins the separation of charges. Electron goes to the higher energy level, and another charge is hole, which has high oxidative power. So we prepared our materials from titanium dioxide, which is known to be one of the most popular photocatalysts. This compound is very abundant in nature, It's cheap enough, non-toxic, and so we use it widely for the remediation of waters and for different other reactions. In South Ural State University Nanotechnology Center, we developed a new way of preparation of this material. As we know, titanium dioxide has some drawbacks in its application. Its most active allotrope modification, NTAS, is not stable. First of all, and another drawback is irregular shape. Here we developed a special way of preparation, which we call the peroxa road, which allow to prepare spherical shape particles with desired size, which are desired to use in flow processes, and these particles are very useful to handle with. So the essence of this preparation way is utilization titanium peroxide complex as the precursor of titanium dioxide. Firstly, we prepare colloidal particles of titanium dioxide, then we dissolve them in hydrogen peroxide with formation of transparent orange or green, independence of pH value, solution of titanium peroxide complex. Then afterwards we can prepare our particles with desired size through different ways. We can precipitate our spherical particles by exchange of the solution. This phenomena occur because this complex is not stable in organic solvents, for example methanol, propanol, and so on. Or we can treat it hydrothermally, and as we know, this complex is not stable at high temperatures, at about 200 degrees. Afterwards, we can dope these titanium dioxide particles with, for example, silicon dioxide, which is known not very active in photocatalytic reactions, but in doping it may be helpful because of high adsorption capacity for the degrading matter, and so on. These materials were treated hydrothermally, and afterwards we prepared grains of few millimeter sizes, which are more useful in, for example, flow reactions or large-scale utilization, because they may be remediated or washed without a loss of them. The layout of this material, it looks like small particles, about 2 millimeter size. So time is going, and soon the reaction will be ended. So our results of our work were also used not only for the remediation of organic matter, but also we proceeded a few chemical reactions, reactions of organic synthesis, which are easily activated by the solar light. So this material can be also doped with other semiconductors, and all solar light may be used, and the spectra which is able to activate it may be widened. So now the time is going to its end, and now we can switch this one off, and So, firstly, we can see this material, which one is has no photocatalyst, and we can see that this material retains its color, blue color of methylene blue dye. So another glass contains the solution with our photocatalyst. As we can see, during this short time, methylene blue dye was completely degraded to water and carbon dioxide. This is a very effective process which gives us the opportunity to degrade not only methylene blue dye but also very hazardous matter such as phenols and so on. So this is it. I would like to listen to your questions, dear colleagues.
Yes, we have several questions. Thank you very much. So the first compliments on the great work. And what oxidant do you add to produce the hydroxyl radicals with titanium?
We did not use any special oxidant. We just used only UV irradiation, and through this process in the structure of our photocatalytic material, oxidant appears by itself. In our case, holes serves as oxidants.
Okay, thank you. A question from India, from Sonalika Agarwal. Is there any effect of different morphology of nanostructures on that?
Yes, sure. We developed the spherical particles of photocatalyst. As we know that this shape is very helpful for the flow processes, and nevertheless that we also developed the procedure how we can control the size of these particles by changing different organic solvents.
Thank you. The next one. Has your group already performed tests in a pilot reactor or similar?
In a pilot reactor, not yet, but we are going to prepare it. I think it will be done in the next year.
Thank you very much. The next one. What is the band gap of your semiconductor? And what type of semiconductor are you using? NPN or PNP?
We use titanium dioxide. Band gap is equals to 3.2 electron volts. And as it is titanium dioxide, it has a negative type of conductivity.
Thank you. Have you studied the oxygen defects in your material?
Oxygen defects, yes, we studied, we performed the XPS study of our materials, and we did not found a great amount of titanium in 3-valent state, and I think oxygen vacancies are not very abundant in it.
The next question is your semiconductor nano-sized?
Yes. First, the initial parts of our semiconductor has sizes which we can control from 100 nanometers up to 700 nanometers. And afterwards, we treat them to include into silicon matrix to prepare larger size grains, which will be more useful in flow process and in large-scale processes.
Thank you. Several more. Have you checked the reusability?
Yes, we did it. We checked the reusability of our semiconductors for their photocatalytic reactions in 5 cycles. And we found that it drops negligibly from 100% to 98% for in the reaction of methylene blue dye degradation. And we also used them for the adsorbents, and it performs well also.
Great, thank you. We have a question from Morena. Did you add any oxidizing or reducing agent again? And are you able to recycle your material?
In this reaction, we did not add any special oxidants or reducants, and yes, we checked 5 cycles of regeneration, recycled it, and it works well.
Great. A question from India, from Priya Yadav. Do you use any specific wavelength of UV light, or maybe any specific type of
Yes,
UV? Yeah.
as it is titanium dioxide, it can be activated by UV light with a wavelength less than 400 nanometers.
All right. And any specific type of UV, UVA, UVB, UVC?
We can use mild UV spectra, UVA, beginning from 400 nanometers and less.
All right. And one more question. Do you characterize the possible byproducts of this reaction?
Yes, sure. For this reaction, it mainly degrades methylene blue dye to carbon dioxide and water, because we checked it in the chromatograph, and this is it.
Thank you very much. It looks like we've run out of questions by now. Do you have any more remarks to make?
I would like to thank for attention all of the colleagues, and I would like to, if they want to cooperate with us, they can do it easily.
All right, thank you very much, Roman. Oh, actually, we have more questions. I'm sorry, if you are still here, we just received
Yes.
several more. Where are you currently collecting and storing the data for the various experiments that you perform? And do you have a specific instrument to collect and measure these data in real time?
For this device, we measure the UV absorption spectra on the spectrophotometer, and we have also a chromatograph, and all of these devices has very detailed made programs which allow to make with the data everything that we want to do.
All right. One more question from India, from Swati Singh. What was the titanium dioxide dose that you used during the experiment?
Yes, we used 100 milligrams of titanium dioxide per 25 milliliters of methylene blue solution.
And following that, is there any absorption on titanium dioxide?
Yes, this is a very good question. We checked the adsorption experiment, but we did not find that it's active in this stage, because if you can see this material in the solution, you can find it it has white color, but if adsorption phenomena occur, the color of the adsorbent would be blue.
All right, thank you very much. Yes, there are several remarks saying that it's a nice experiment. Yes, nice experiment, and want to use it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Great. Well, it was very interesting, and I think everybody enjoyed the experiments just as much as we all did. And it looks like we have completed our program for today. And thank you very much. Tomorrow we will meet at regular time, as always, and we will have the results of the forum summarized. We will listen to the results of the contests. We will have some closing remarks from the heads of delegation. That's the plan for tomorrow. Thank you very much.
Breath just next to my soul. I wanna feel